What's going on, everybody? This is Nick Branscombe, and today I wanted to talk to you about music theory. I wanted to discuss why I think the major third is the best note out of all of them. Now, if you don't know what your major third is, you have to go to your major scale. We all know that our major scale has 7 notes in it, and for this example, we're going to use the key of A major, okay? So we're going to start with the 5th fret of the E string, okay? And we're just going to go down the A major scale. So on the first string, on the E string, we're going to go 5, 7. That's an A note, and then that's a B note. Okay, then the next string, on the A string, we're going to start at the 4th fret. We're going to go 4, 5, 7. So that's C sharp, D, and E. And then when we get to the D string, we're just going to play the 4th fret and the 6th fret. So that would be a F sharp note and then a G sharp note. And then of course you start over again with the octave note from the root, which is an A. So out of all those notes, we need to find the third note in that scale, or the third scale degree. So if we just go 1 and A, 2 and B, and then there's our 3 right here. It's a C sharp note, okay? So our C sharp is the major third of A major. Now this same concept applies for any key. So if we were doing B major, then our D sharp note is the major third of B. Okay, so for this instance we're doing A, like I said, so it's our major third is the C sharp. Okay, so I think this note is the best note because to me it's the most melodic sounding note, it's the most soulful sounding note. And I'm going to give you a few examples here. So the first example I'm going to give is from the very first guitar solo in Tennessee Whiskey. And I'm going to play that right now. All right, now the next example is from Bruno Mars's Just the Way You Are. And for the sake of this video, I've kept the key in A major. I think the original key of the song is F major, but for this example, we're using A major. And what I did was I took the vocal melody and just put that on guitar, just to give you an example of how it's used vocally as well. So I'm gonna play that example for you right now. So as you can see, that note really, brings the song to life. It gives the song a lot of color, and it obviously works really well when it's played with the root chord being played in the background. So in this case, A major, right? So if you play an A major and then kind of just slide into the major third from like the second or something like that, it always sounds just really nice and really soulful. There's one more example that I would like to share with you too, and it's harmonizing with the major third. And generally speaking, you either harmonize with the 1 note or the 5th. You can harmonize with a couple different notes in the scale too, but the most general way to harmonize is with a third and a 5th, or a third and a 1st. So in this case, we got right here our A note, 2nd fret of the G string, and then our C sharp note, our major third, on the 2nd fret of the B string. Okay, so when you play them together, they sound very nice and harmonized. And then we're also gonna use the major third, and the 5th. So another area to play the major third here is the 6th fret of the G string. Okay. And then our 5th, again, which is right here, you can play it at the 5th fret of the B string. Okay, so there's another good harmony that you can use right there. A lot of times I like to do this little kind of lick where it's like kind of a John Mayer-ish sort of lick, where I start right here, where I'm using the 2nd and then the 4th. And then I slide into that harmony with the 3rd and the 5th. Then I land back on my harmony with the first and the third. So, but anyways, that's why I think the major third is the best note. Like I said, it's always the one that for me has always been the most catchy note to hear, whether it's being played on guitar or whether it's being sung by somebody. Anyways, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you guys have a different opinion, if there's a note out there that you think sounds a whole lot better, please let me know. I do want to mention that I do have a Patreon now. I have a tier on there. It's a $5 tier, and with that $5 tier, you get one new guitar lesson every week. So please feel free to sign up if you feel so obliged to do so. I would greatly appreciate it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for your support. I'll see y'all later.